My guest today was recently announced as an inductee in the Sun Devil Athletics Hall of Fame class of 2025. She was a three-time All-American pitcher, and as a freshman, she helped lead ASU softball to the national championship in 2011. One of the all-time ASU greats, a true legend, Dallas Escobedo. Dallas, it's such an honor to be chatting with you today. And I have to ask, I mean, what was your reaction like when you heard the news that you were being inducted into the Sun Devil Athletics Hall of Fame?
I think it's just overall like gratitude and just thankful. I'm just like, wow, like not even like thinking about that as a player, like just trying to kind of get through day by day of just the life of a student athlete. But now like looking back and knowing what we did as a team, I think it's just really, really great to be honored this way. And so I'm really, really thankful.
What is the personal meaning to you to just have the honor of being in the Hall of Fame and being enshrined amongst all of the great student athletes that ASU has had?
No, it's overwhelming. Like I am so thankful and happy, and I did my research, and I'm joining a lot of really, really great people that have been inducted in the past and even this coming year. So I think it's just a really, really cool opportunity, and for the university to recognize me, it's just thankful, really, at the end of the day.
Yes, of course. No, I was wondering, have you thought at all, about what you're going to say in the in the induction speech at all? Have you given any thought to that?
I have a little bit, just to like write down a couple bullet points of just memories and just like pointers that my coach taught me at that time and ways that have impacted my life while being a student athlete and just being at ASU in general. So I started have a little bit of outline together.
Hey, right on, right on. Now, I thought this was also pretty cool. I saw that you were at some ASU football games last season. You were out here supporting. You're at the BYU game, the Peach Bowl. I mean, from your perspective, what was it like experiencing last year's incredible football season?
That was just electric. Like the environment, first to go and be at the BYU game, I thought was incredible. I know that as soon as I got home from Japan, my husband and his buddies and a lot of ASU alumni we were like, well, we have to be there. We have to go. So we just found a way, got in, and just that whole game, the atmosphere is literally brought me back to like being on the softball field at ASU. Like that atmosphere reminded me of our atmosphere that we had every game in the Pac-10 or Pac-12 now, but like it was just absolutely incredible. And then moving forward, and when we knew we were going to Georgia for the Peach Bowl, that was like, well, we're going to this too. Like my husband is just so down, and he's our family's ASU alum and everything, and so we knew right away that we're making it happen. And it was such an incredible experience on New Year's Eve, and so we just the only better could have been that win on the end, but other than that, like the outcome and everything was just absolutely phenomenal.
Because I remember after that Peach Bowl, everyone was talking about Arizona State, like everyone's talking about us, and I thought that was so amazing that it felt like the whole nation was talking about ASU. And as a former student athlete, as someone who represents ASU so well, you just know also what did that mean to you to see ASU kind of make this big impact on the whole country.
No, it makes me proud. I'm always proud to be a Sun Devil, and it's just so exhilarating. It's exciting. It's overwhelming because it's like we knew we had the potential. We have the location, Tempe. We have the school. We have the mascot. Everything is on our side. We just needed a few little pieces to add to that puzzle. And I think the coaching staff bringing back an alumni, like how incredible is Coach Dillingham? Like that, I think he creates an environment that brings people here that you want to come to ASU, you want to be a Sun Devil. So I think that he's what he's doing with that team is just next level, and that's what we've needed for all these years. So I'm really excited for the future.
Oh, 100%, 100%. I also got to ask, when Javen Robinson made that interception late in the BYU game, I mean, the whole stadium erupts, and I mean, gosh, I get chills.
I know,
Anytime
yeah.
anytime I think about that, every time I watch it, just incredible. Like what was your reaction when that play happened?
I think it was just like we always were like, okay, there's still a chance, we're still good, and then like that just took us to the next level. It's just like those are the moments and those are the times that like those players are going to remember forever. Fans will remember that forever, and I think that is just a lasting impact on what that athlete can do, and even more further moving forward in the Sun Devil program for any athlete playing, whether it's softball, football, volleyball, anything like those key moments in games are what you remember and what creates the environment for the fans. So we were jumping up and down, screaming, laughing, having the best time. And so, like, those are just, yeah, lasting memories.
Now I want to ask that now since you're in Japan, what are your favorite parts of being in Japan and just being
Oh,
around such a, I mean, it's really such
so
a
fun.
cool
It
country,
is.
so much culture, it's awesome. So just getting to experience it
Yeah.
all, what's it like?
I think the biggest thing is the community, the people, my company. I am very blessed and have a really great support system back home. So I'm able to do this. And coming here to have great teammates. I'm with Toyota Shoki. That's my company out here, and we just create an environment of welcoming. The girls are phenomenal, the best athletes in the world at the game, in the game of softball, and the people that come to the games, the company members, the support, the culture, the respect, like all of these things, just it just shows up every single day, and it's so safe. I've done all of the traveling north to south and back again, and been able to really just see like the kindness that people offer. If like I know a good amount of the language now. I've been here. This is my 7th year here, and I've taken Japanese classes for about 5 of the years that I've been here, and um, I feel confident in going on the bullet train. Everyone just is, it's just respectful, it's clean, it's quiet, it's nice, it's very different than the USA. But I absolutely love it, and I encourage anybody that they have an opportunity to come here to just experience the culture. The food is incredible, it's clean, it doesn't hurt your stomach. You're just in a really great place, and I think that when people do visit here, they understand like, wow, this is why you're here still 7 years later. And I'm like, yes. So
It's awesome. That is awesome. So interesting thing. I was reading an article and I read that when you were in high school and you were deciding which college to attend, right? Apparently, U of A was actually your original, like, kind of top choice. So what led to you picking Arizona State in the end?
yeah, I really was interested in U of A just based on their amazing history for softball and the amazing athletes that have come out of that program. And so I took a visit down there, and everything, obviously beautiful campus, great coaches, but in me like something was missing. Like I like couldn't even put my thumb on it, but I knew like, okay, like it just like doesn't feel like, oh, like this is it. And so had a great visit, it was fine, but then I think not too long after I went to ASU and had my visit there, and that was just like when I stepped on the campus, I was like, oh, this is it, like I'm sold, like where do I sign up, like this is the place I want to be. And I think it was just maybe more of my home. I'm 20-30 minutes away from home. My parents are coming to, I'm sure would come to every single game, which they did. And just being able to surround myself with a familiar community that I grew up with. I think about 5 or 6 athletes that were on my team through the years of 2011 to 2014. I played club ball growing up with. And so I knew these awesome girls as my best friends going to the school. And so I knew I was like, we're going to be good. If I go here, we're going to be good. We have really good girls coming here. So I think it was just a collective like environment of that. Like everybody that I loved was going there. I grew up a Sun Devil fan, and went to the games, and so I just saw myself there when I stepped on campus.
I wanted to touch actually a little bit on your time at St. Mary's High School because obviously you did great things there playing softball, but in addition to softball, you also play basketball, which I think is super cool. So what memories do you have from hooping?
Basketball was literally probably one of the funnest times of my life in high school because it was an escape from softball, not in like a negative way, but just something very different. And I played basketball, volleyball, softball like in elementary school and growing up and stuff. And so it was really fun to me to be competitive in a different sport and also play with great women and really great friends that ended up going to D1 high colleges as well. Like went to U of A, NAU, Notre Dame, like really pristine, awesome colleges for basketball. And it was just really cool to be a part of that sport with women that were going to the next level in their sport of choice. And they knew softball was my sport, and but they welcomed me, and I have like the best memories with us all in the locker room and on the road and going on road trips and stuff. And I don't know, I just think that it's just awesome. And I actually have a girl that I played in high school with basketball. She ended up marrying my I guess my stepsister's brother. It's like all in the family, but she's technically a part of my family now, so even more. So it's pretty cool, and it's just really, really a fun environment that I had there, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. And we were good. I think we took runners up in the championship game my junior year, and I think senior year they ended up winning. I played freshman, sophomore, and junior year.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. Now, before your freshman season at ASU, you said that you wanted to win national championships. Just like ASU had done in 2008. But did you have any idea that it would happen like so fast, like right in your freshman year?
No, I didn't. I think with freshman year was so special because making that jump from high school to college, like you don't know what to expect. Every day is brand new. You have not experienced anything like that yet. The conditioning, the weight training, the long hours of study hall, then class, like so you're brand new every day. And I think I was just very open minded and optimistic. I had an incredible senior class leadership group that really just led us in all directions on the field, off the field, created a safe environment to go to them if we need. And so I think with that, like every day was fun. It was a fun experience. Like we wanted to go to practice because it was like we get to hang out with each other. Like so it was more of like we're working our butts off and we're working so hard, but we're doing it with our best friends and we're together. So it's like okay, it's fun and you want to. And I think that is really what led us to the championship and led us into the World Series. And obviously, our coaching staff was phenomenal, but really, what created the environment of just hard work, being positive, and winning was just what we did on and off the field together.
And throughout that whole season, just how important was it, having teammates like Mandy and Krista, for example, who were on that 2008 team and had the championship experience?
Yes, no, I mean, having them, Krista at third base and Mandy at first base, right next to you is like you don't want to mess with us. Like we're all 6 foot and taller, so it's like we're like the three towers just right here standing in front of you. And so I think like Mandy is one of my best friends. Talk to her constantly, like every day, basically. And Krista is awesome. Like she is phenomenal in her own. So I get to see her and talk to her all the time. She lives in Arizona still. So for me, like they're lifelong friends and they're incredible. But having them by my side, as well as my catcher, I had a senior catcher. She wasn't with ASU at the time that they had won in 2008, Kaylin Castillo, but she was a leader in her own. She really is one who really honed me in when I needed it and gave me the confidence to just trust and believe in her. So it was like having that like triangle of just like trust right there, first catcher, third base. Like I couldn't ask for a better core.
Getting to that championship round against the Gators, before that clinching game, I'm curious when you woke up that day, what's going through your mind?
For on the game day for the series for the championship.
Yes.
It was like it's funny that you say that because my roommate was a senior, Sarah, and she was a catcher as well, and she was like, "Why are you so quiet this morning?" Because I'm like bubbly, outgoing, I'll like be normal, talk, whatever, and I'm just like, I don't know, like today's like the day, and she's like, we had won the first game, and so she's like, we're already one step ahead. She's like, today you can have fun. Like she just kept me like on such a level ground, and she's just like, we have no pressure on us. Like they have all the pressure. They have to win. We don't have to win. We can win today and end it, or we can win tomorrow. So she just really gave me the confidence of like, you're fine, like let's relax, and it's just another game day. And so I really appreciated that, like as a freshman from a senior. And so I think that's what I was feeling though when I woke up. It's like, wow, like we're here, like this is really happening. But she's like, it's just another day, and that's kind of how we approached every game. Like the most important game was that game that day, one at a time, one pitch at a time. Always staying present and never looking forward.
Yeah, for sure. And now in that game, ASU was up 7-2 in the seventh inning, and then it gets down to there's two outs. Kelsey Bruder is at the plate, and you're on the mound. You're looking to finish things off and clinch the championship. Just what do you remember from the last strikeout to clinch it?
I always joke with my pitching coach at the time, Chuck. He always said that pitchers never throw a perfect pitch, or it's not ever perfect, because then there'd be like nothing to work towards. And so I tell him after that pitch and seeing her swing and miss on strike three, rise ball. I think I'm pretty sure I told him after the game, I'm like, that's the only perfect pitch I've ever thrown because it won us the championship and it sealed the deal. And we celebrated like no tomorrow, and it was like, I think that to me, like reminiscing and watching that video, like seeing this young version of myself and at the highest moment of my life at that point, was just, it's just really cool to see that I got through it, and we came out on top.
Yeah, of course. And I mean, after the game ended, there's this great image that the ESPN broadcast captured. It's of you. You're holding the championship up high
Yeah.
above your head, and like all the teammates around you, and everyone's just like cheering, going crazy, and it's probably feeling like you just climbed Mount Everest.
I know, really, at that point, it was, I had pitched every inning of the postseason that year. And I think when they had scored off me in the first inning, I was like, came to my trainer, and I'm just like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. And she's like, you're going to be fine. Like, stay relaxed. Like, just, I don't know. I just was like, I felt like my arm was going to fall off. I was so sore and tired. But she just gave me a little pep talk, and we went out there and just finished and sealed the deal. I trusted in my teammates, and I think that photo, I have that in my house as well. And I think it's just like a reflection of like, wow, like all of that hard work paid off. Like you're sore, you're tired, but nothing else matters because you finished and you won the championship. And I think that the relief on my face is like, wow, like all of it was worth it. Just getting back to Farrington Stadium that couple days later, we had all the fans, all the crowd that was either at the games in Oklahoma City or just had to stay behind. But we had such a crazy, awesome environment that we entered when we got back, and we took photos and cheered, and just it was just so welcoming. And then just moving forward, like through the rest of that summer and year, like a lot of my football friends, like they're like, man, like you just came in here and got the job done year one. And so I was like, yeah, we got three more to go. And so it's just really cool support from different student athletes and friends in different sports at the time. And so it was just really awesome to experience. And I know that the university really supported us and honored us in different ceremonies as well. So it was really just a really cool memory.
Hey, it's awesome. It's awesome. Now, earlier I mentioned that at one point, you were thinking of going to college in Tucson. So I have to ask, I mean, what memories do you have from being a part of the ASU U of A rivalry?
Oh my gosh, my favorite one is when we were down in Tucson, my freshman year. We won the first two games, or was one, I think it was in my, yeah, we won the first two games, so we knew we won the series. And I think our last game we were down, and it was something crazy like 8 or 9 runs. I wasn't pitching, I wasn't starting that game, but when every single inning we started to chip away and started to come back, and my assistant coach at the time, Coach Wagner, he was like, as soon as we tie this thing, or it was start warming up, like he just knew, he's like, we're gonna come back, like you better start warming up because you're gonna go in and close this game. And so I was like, okay, like so as soon as he's told me that, I went and started throwing in the bullpen. We had base hits, a home run, base hit, base, just rally every single inning. And so we took the lead and came back, and I think I closed out that last inning and got a couple strikeouts, and we just like celebrated like there was like it was the World Series at that time. Like U of A had never been swept at their home stadium, and we were the first ones to do it. We won the territorial cup, and just that environment, like you go down to Tucson, you know you're going to get um trashed on, and all the bad things are going to be said to you, but in that moment we owned it, and we owned that field, and it was so awesome. So that's definitely one of my favorite core memories from just the rivalry overall.
2014 was your senior year, senior season at ASU. When the season ended and, your career at ASU was in the books with this incredible Hall of Fame legacy cemented. What were the things that you reflected on the most during that time?
I think just the people that I was able to experience all of these great games and just memories with. Really, like I grew up with a lot of the girls that I went to ASU with. I met amazing people that came from all over, and just like incredible athletes, but better people. We created bonds that it's like, oh, that's, if I haven't talked to her in a couple of years, we're gonna pick up right where I left off. And it just, to me, ASU and being a Sun Devil is something special that like you can only do if you go there and experience what it has to offer. So I think that just being able to be a part of something that's so great, that I've some of the best times of my life, some of the best friends I've made, and just know that that's always my home, no matter what. Like that is my field, Farrington Stadium. I live, ride or die on that mound, and I was just able to create something really special there.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And then after your playing career at ASU ended, you later returned as a grad assistant. What was it like being a part of the program at that time? Kind of experiencing things from a different perspective.
I loved it. I very much loved my year when Trisha Ford had came in as head coach for her first year there, and I was in my second year grad assisting, finishing my master's, and she had just created like a fire in me that it's like, one, she gave me the best direction and pointers for just being a mentor, going into a coaching career. I really enjoy being a pitching coach and coach, and so listening to her and just getting feedback and feeding off of her when she's talking about pitching in the bullpen, that made a really big difference in the impact of like what I would like to do once I do finish playing. And being able to also just pitch and be there and be in it with the athletes. I know I'm not in the games, but I'm out there just as much as they are, throwing batting practice to them, supporting them with film or any way that I could at that time, and helping just assist Trisha in any pitching needs at all. So I really, really enjoyed that year with her and with the team, just simply because we worked really hard, and it was a good environment of wanting to win.
Yeah, for sure. What sort of mementos have you kept from your time at ASU?
Well, just like Coach Myers, he always, it's greatness is a way of life, and so I try to be great, and I'm still playing and trying to be great in all I do there, but like making positive life decisions, things that will benefit me for my family, myself, all in the future. Being able to just connect and go back to ASU whenever I can, and I think that um, like other momentum's just more so of like, once a Sun Devil, always a Sun Devil. Like that again, like that's my home, and just knowing that we've worked so hard. It's like I can go there at any point, no matter who the coaching staff is, and know that this is a place that I loved, and I want to be a part of anything that can help other athletes feel the same way that I do about ASU.
Are there any like I guess maybe specific like physical objects that you've kept from your college days? Like for example, like maybe a jersey or something, or like specific gear or
Yeah,
whatnot.
I definitely have. In my home, I have a really cool it was in the trash, or it was just left kind of on its side, a really cool, huge softball, and we put it on our wall, and it's basically Arizona State University Women's College World Series champions 2011, has like really big sparky, so really cool emblem. I have that photo that we talked about printed out of the trophy, and then my black jersey that we won in is above it, nicely framed, and next to it is my glove, my goggles, my ring. It's all very nice in my home. So I definitely have like pretty much all the very important items that I wanted to keep as keepsakes.
Hey, that's awesome. That's fantastic. Now, last question here, just in general, what is the overall impact that Arizona State has had on your life?
I just I just think I'm so lucky to have experienced being a student and athlete at ASU. The staff that helped me stay on top of my academics in order for me to play, like, I had really great academic advisors and mentors, so just that environment and that community alone was next level. On the field, we had such good times, like again, going to practice and going to and playing, it was all fun. Like, it was hard work, and I'm so thankful for that because it has taught me what to expect out of athletes that I coach, and even just more out of myself and pushing myself to the limit. And just being able to keep that always in the back of my pocket, but just knowing that, like, it's something special, it's something sacred to me, that's my home. I really built a really great life and environment, just networking and being able to have people in my corner because I'm a Sun Devil, because I'm local in Arizona. And so I think just overall, like, being a Sun Devil is something that has changed my life for the better. And I'm just so beyond thankful for it.
That's awesome, Dallas, and you certainly have left an incredible legacy in Tempe. Did incredible things, and uh, and also just I mean, gosh, thank you so much for giving me some of your
Thank
time today, being able to talk. I mean, gosh, being able to talk with a legend like yourself, I mean, such an honor. So thank you so much.
you so much. I appreciate it.